Welcome, Transformer fans. My name is Composite Enerjoe, and today's review is on the Transformers Beast Machines. That's right, Beast Machines. Basics class, or Scout class if you're not that old. Basics class, Obsidian. And here he is in his vehicle mode, which is a Cybertronian-styled Osprey with a head. Yeah, that's not a cockpit, that's a head. And since we're talking about it, well, first off, it looks pretty cool. Although I don't know where this color came from, because in the show he was gray. So yeah, Obsidian does appear in the show, and he was not this color. So I don't know why they gave him this color scheme for the figure. It's very strange. But Beast Machines has this weird history with weird like knack of having the figures not really match the show. It's very strange. But yeah, so here he is. And it looks pretty cool. It's a very neat little figure. As you can tell, these blades do function. They do rotate. And he has articulation. Like I said, for those who aren't, if you're not too familiar with Beast Machines, the villains of that show, the Vehicons, which is what he is, and when you see his symbol, it's a different symbol. Their vehicle modes had like moving almost like heads, because they're more like fully mechanical machines, if that makes any sense. Okay, let me just show you. The head here, this cockpit, does turn to like look around. So I think it's like on a ball joint, and you can actually extend it out a little bit. Well, you can extend it out, and he can look around. Yeah, it is on a ball joint. Yeah, so he actually has a posable head, like so. And this turret can also is on a hinge. And put him back, and that is it for one more piece of articulation. These rotors here do rotate. They are on ball joints, so they can go down, up, full 360. And here's another interesting little feature. These are actually his weapons. Yeah, these fire. These are friction missiles. So you push this forward, and it fires these rotating blades. Very neat. Like, what is this? It's impressive, to say the least. So yeah, let me just put them back. There we go. So yeah, this is a very neat little robot vehicle mode, I mean. So with robot parts, I don't know how to explain this. Beast Machines was an interesting show. If you're not aware, it's the direct sequel to Beast Wars. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as Beast Wars. Like, it wasn't. I wasn't a big fan of the, I think with some exceptions, I wasn't a big fan of the designs of the characters, like their redesigns. But that's aside. Obsidian here looks pretty cool in his vehicle mode, and I think we've been on this long enough. Let's get on with transformation, which is fairly simple. But he has like two, I'll show it. So first things first, adjust the little, well, these also move too, but that's for transformation, and so does this. This is technically the landing gear, but that's, you'll see, those are his feet. I'll show you in a second. So how this works is you take this to reveal the head. You can also have him look like this. Take this piece, and he kind of automorphs. So rotating, and boom, you're halfway there. All that's left is to unpeg, unfold, bring down, unpeg, unfold, bring down, and that is it. Oh, some dust in there, and that's it. Yep, he's basically a two-stepper. He's a three-step. He's practically a one-step. But there's more to him. More than meets the eye, if you can say. Darn cringe. I have no idea if you can see this, but he does have light piping. It's small, but he does have it. Same thing with this. This piece also had it. Has the light piping, which is very nice. And yeah, but this is basically his robot mode. Oh, and this is what I'm talking about. He has this Energon core. You see the symbol? This is the symbol for the Vehicons, which was they were the villains, but part of the story, there weren't really Decepticons or Predacons. It was the Vehicons that were the main villains. So They had their own faction and symbol. So here is Obsidian in his robot mode with an alternate mode I will show later, with an alternate robot mode. But this is basically him. It's pretty cool. The head is on a hinge at the neck as well as a ball joint. So nice movement, very cool, and a very nice looking head, very menacing. These also move as well. Duh, that hasn't changed. Arms, ball joint, double bend at the elbow that ends in a ball joint. No hands, but he does fire missile pods out of them, which is cool. And I was gonna say he has this one big leg that has a hinge here, and that's it. However, this is gonna go into the ultimate where you can actually split these. You can actually give him actual legs, which he does not have in the show. But you can give him legs, and they each have a knee as well as a bit of a ankle articulate, well, a bit of a foot up and down on the foot. So yeah, but that looks really weird to me because he doesn't do that in the show. So I think one way I like displaying them is something like, now the other way's more stable, is like this. So angle him, where he has the one leg, because he's like because he's always hovering in the show, so he doesn't actually have real legs. There's just one big thruster down there. But to sort of have this work in a toy, they ended up doing this. And I do like that they gave you the option to give him actual legs so you can pose him with legs. It's very strange, but he does have it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Obsidian. Very nice little figure. Nice little basic class figure. Very nice. Let's get on with size comparisons. There's Cliff Jumper, and here's Ratchet. Whoa. There you go. And yeah, overall, he's a nice, solid little figure. Beast Machines, I will say, was an okay show with kind of meh figures, but I do like the Viacons in both the show and in terms of figures. So Obsidian here is a very solid little guy. So yeah, this has been my review of the Transformers Beast Machines Basics class Obsidian. And before signing off, excuse me, here's my special person's Instagram. Please check it out. There's mine. That's hers again. And this is Composite. Stand up. This is Composite Enerjoe signing off. Peace out and be safe.